Salad Dodger is right in his comfort zone here, third up with Barrier 1 at the tricky 1,400 meter start. Raced 3 wide on the pace and was too good at Taree, and any rain won't hurt his chances. Will be in the first few in running and looks one of the hardest to beat. Dangers, 5. Dark Image doesn't win out of turn and he ran well first up over an unsuitable trip, then sat 3 wide and weakened at Lismore. Drawn nicely for the first time this prep, likes the wet and sure to run a big race at good odds. 1. Courage Within led all the way to an easy Gold Coast win as a short-priced favourite before a forgive run at Eagle Farm. He wasn't the best out and was always chasing, so overlook that. Can give a sight. 2. Westrock has been fair at best in his last couple, but a blinkers have been called for here, so he might be worth another chance. Significant jockey change shouldn't go unnoticed either. How to play it. Salad Dodger EW, race 3, 2:15 p.m. Yamba Pumps and Irrigation HCP 1700M 1. Exorbitance is a good each-way chance, third up off a solid effort in or good quality class 2 last time. Has form around Evo picks at a mile, so this distance range will suit. Probably doesn't want it super wet, but otherwise should be in the finish. Dangers, 2. Spanish Hurricane was huge when winning at Ballina over 1,905 meters last start, making a long run from back in the field to score. Back 200 meters is a negative but has a heavy track wind, so any rain helps. Must respect. 6. Glamorous Miss showed improvement second up and was strong late at Ipswich over 1,350 meters when a fairly solid favourite. Drawn well, so if the distance jump isn't too sudden she has strong claims. 4. On the Tweed has only failed once of late and that was in open 3-year-old company. Ran on nicely when the race was over at Coffs Harbour over a mile and is an each-way hope. How to play it. Exorbitance EW.2. Shinstar will need some luck from the wide gate, but she's flying this time in. Broke through 2 starts ago, then liked the way she hit the line late at Ballina. There's some speed on paper, and if she slots into a good spot handy to the lead she can go close in an open race. Dangers, 7. Natural Image has drawn out with Shinstar and expect will try to come across onto the speed too. She was winless through 25 starts, then all of a sudden romped away with a maiden at Taree. Handles all conditions and should be thereabouts. 1. Mother Teresa raced consistently last time in before failing in an 1,800 meters highway. Latest trial okay and gets in light with a 4 kilograms claimer on board. Can win if the race pans out for her, but not entitled to be favorite for mine. 3. Mount Heidi took a run to hit her straps, then she was supported at odds and gave a big sight in running second over this course a month ago. Can give a sight here too. How to play it. Shinstar EW, Box Cornella 1, 2, 7, race 5 to 3:30 p.m. Yamba Golf. Wakata is a lightly raced mare who hasn't raced since April, but the way she travelled in a recent trial, she'll be breaking through shortly. Has experience on a wet track and looks perfectly placed. Worthy favourite and very hard to beat first up. Dangers, 3. Bus Ticket is bursting to win a race, having put 6 placings, 5 of those seconds, together. Seems to handle the wet, is obviously consistent and he's impossible to leave out of the main chances. 12. Without Risk is a stablemate to Wakata, and she's also resuming, though only since October. No real guide from her Doomben trial, but hit the line well when placed at Ipswich before a spell. Sure to be running on. 10. Sfilza loomed up to win at Port Macquarie last time and did battle on gamely when headed to hold down second. Hasn't done a lot wrong and drawn to have every chance. How to play it: Wakata win, trifecta 11 thirds, 10, 12 thirds, 10, 12. There are 8 races on the card at Grafton, headed by the Country Championships qualifier. Credit: race 6, 4:10 p.m. BOWLO Sports. Amarita is a promising filly whose only poor showing was in a listed race on debut. Won easily first up last prep, then ran on from the back into third at Ipswich before another break. Very quiet trial at Doomben when not tested at all, and from gate 2 should be hard to beat with a bit of luck as she can settle back. Dangers. 1. Saxophone is an ex-Godolphin horse making his local debut for John Shelton with no public trials. On his best form he is city class, and he's not in badly with 60 kilograms. Good gait, good jockey, keep very safe. 2. The Drake couldn't have been more impressive in his strong win at Port Macquarie back to 1,006 metres, where he stormed down the outside late to win easily. If he reproduces that effort he'll go well here. The barrier is a bit sticky. 9. Skylar Zen was an emergency for the championships qualifier, and while his first up since January, he was in excellent form, starting to come through the grades. Goes forward you'd expect from the wide alley and wouldn't shock if he gave a sight. How to play it: Amarita win, trifecta 6 over 1, 2, 9 over 1, 2, 9, race 7, 4:50 p.m. NRA Country Championships qualifier, 1400 3. Queen of Kingston has plenty going for her, and it was hard to miss her first up effort at Ballina over 1,000 metres, which was way too short. It was a nice clean out though, and she steps to the right trip. She's unbeaten at Grafton and fires second up. Drawn perfectly with a lot of speed outside, and it'd be a surprise if she doesn't run very well. Dangers. 13. La Scopa is clearly the horse to beat, but is way too short for mine considering she's a small risk if it's a very wet track. Down in grade on her last run at Eagle Farm, where she had her chance but was beaten less than a length. Logical danger. 1. Evopix hasn't raced since he led all the way to win a 1,600 metres highway on a heavy track in October. He always runs well fresh, and 1,400 metres suits first up, particularly if it is wet. Sure to run a handy race. 4. Kitto probably should be unbeaten this time. In between his 2 Ballina wins he had no luck at all on the fence and couldn't get clear. Drops 6.5 kilograms on his last start win and is one to throw in at good odds. 2. Shiz Choosy has won 5 races and took on open company when on even second at Armadale a couple of weeks back. Will need luck, but she's handy and can't be left out. How to play it: Queen of Kingston EW, Quinella 3. Hydrazine should give each way punters a decent run in a wide open race. He's been outsped over 1,000 metres at his last couple of starts, but has stayed on well for seconds here in Ballina. With good speed engaged and a perfect draw, he should settle just off him and have his chance in the straight. Dangers. 5. Fernie Hurst is fitter for 2 runs back and was good enough to be placed in last year's qualifier. No match for the winner, second up but likely to look for the lead here, and if she finds it she can be hard to run down. 6. Danda has been thereabouts of late in similar races and wasn't far from Ferniehurst last time they met at Coffs Harbour. Also goes forward and is right in this. Can't leave out 9. Menaka Bell, who has also been mixing it with the previously mentioned pair, running a close second at Grafton 2 back before a fair effort at Coffs. Worth another chance, and that puts her in the mix too. How to play it. Hydrazini, W. Best bets, race 5, 11, Wakata. Race 7, 3, Queen of Kingston. Best value, race 3, 1, Exorbitance. Tips supplied by Racing New South Wales. Full form and race replay at racingnsw.com.au.